Good morning. Good morning, everyone. When we were talking the other day, Linda, I was like worried about it because I was watching all of the news, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, she's in that area." Yeah, well, good morning, everyone. I'm glad that you are safe. Oh my gosh. So that was for those of you that are watching the replay. Linda put up that a tornado watch was going on last night, and there was one in her backyard. So thank goodness everything worked out. Other than that, is everyone having a great Memorial Day weekend? When you see this, it's race day. Not only is it NASCAR race day, but it's like the biggest race day of the year, as Lori knows. I don't know if she's here, but we've talked about it with Lori before. Indianapolis 500 is today. Big, huge, huge day for racing. So I'm wearing my NASCAR shirt. Well, one of them. Because, yes. My driver won yesterday in the Xfinity race. First one he's drove in a long, long time. Because, he just doesn't usually drive on the Saturday or the Xfinity. So anyway, hi Granny D. Good morning, everyone. Oh, the storms are heading now. Yeah, you know what? Kyle Larson is racing today. He's going for the 1,100 miles, and he was hoping that it would work out because if it's delayed in one spot, he won't be able to finish there and then have enough time to get to Charlotte. So it's going to mess it up. That cashmere is something. It is. So if you are an OG, then we usually talk about what is in the cup. Let me know what flavor coffee and what creamer. You have to be the first one to guess right on Deb's comment on her chat. Put it on live chat. And you will get a chance to get a spot on the bracket board if you're right with the correct coffee guess. Or you could win something out of the basket. And I have updated that. One of the things is I added a new magazine. Joanne sent it to me. I went through it. I flipped through it. That video will air tomorrow, but it is in the basket. What else are we talking about? Oh, today ends the first 3 months of the cuddle along because last week we decided to extend it. So hi there. So what we're doing is we're going to draw a grand prize winner from the first 3 months. That would be March, April, and May. You had to have 3 baby items made and posted in the Facebook group. That's how I do this. And then I will draw from all of those people who had 3 items. Normally there's a random draw. You don't have to have anything finished for the weekly draw, for the live weekly draw. But today you had to have 3 things finished in those 3 months. It didn't matter what order, but a lot of people write it on there for themselves to keep track. And so today we're going to do that. We're going to draw for the 3-month spot. And then tomorrow, well, later today, I think, I will post a brand new post for you to put cuddle along items in from tomorrow, from today on through August. So June, July, August. So that's exciting. We're extending it. I know a lot of you that follow me also like to make baby items. And you say, some people say, well, I don't have anybody that I know that I can make something for. Well, I'll tell you what, when you find out that somebody's pregnant or you find out they had a baby, now there's not enough time. So why not put a couple things aside? It takes a while to make a whole set to match. And when we do a cuddle along for 3 months, it gives you a chance to make 2 or 3 items that match and put it away. So when that happens to you, you can yank that set out and give it up, give it away to that person. Now, Joanne seems to have won. I did not see her comment. What did you say? Oh my goodness. Where did she say? Where did she say? I don't believe that she did get it. Did she get it? She was close, but I don't see. Oh, yes, she did. Yes, she did. So what this coffee is, she got it. She doesn't know which one yet. She just kept putting up different ones and she got it. So I had gotten a few different boxes from Frida, and one of them was a Valentine box, and it had the coffee called cherry in it. So this cherry flavor mixed with the peppermint mocha is just the right subtle blend. Judy, mine either. But yeah, my daughter, on the other hand, has like 7 or 8 friends that are all having babies. One had hers a week ago, one had a month ago, and all of them all got items from me because she. Anyway, I know you were only giving me an. Julie does that. All right. Okay, so yeah, the coffee. So Joanne, you were bumped off last week, so you want a spot on the new bracket board? I mean, a new spot on the bracket. I'll get it. I had to put my hair up. It's hotter than heck in here. I don't know what numbers are available. Well, okay, let's get up and talk about what numbers are available. So on the left-hand side of the bracket board, there's quite a few taken. So we've got what's left is number 1, 5, 6, 14, and 15. And the people that are live are Teresa, Chera, and Rhonda, Linda, and Julie. Cindy, yep, that's Cindy Cantola. Okay, so those are the ones on that side. The ones on this side are alive are Debbie W., Ravini, and Frida. And all the numbers except 22, 25, and 32 are open. So one side's almost full, the other side's almost empty. Yes. Lori says that you can donate baby items. And I do have a group here. It's a church, and they do a box. Well, what they do is they collate a bag for new mothers. And every November, they go and they give like 30 of them away. And in each of the bags is, a sweater and a hat and diapers and a bunch of stuff that has to do with a new mother. So and so if you really, really wanted to, you could send it to me and I will pass it on to that church. I probably should have said that before, but I don't know. I've been sending her a few things every so often, every so many years. I think I've been doing it for like 10 years, and maybe longer. And when it gets toward the fall, we meet and I give her a bunch of stuff and she puts them in, mostly booties and hats and stuff. I don't usually give her, blankets, but I'm sure she would love it if I did. All right. So, Joanne, what did we lose the chat? It stalled on my end. I don't think we did. So, Joanne, what number would you like, or did I miss it? Oh, 21. I missed it. Okay. Sorry. Sorry about that. You were on top of it, weren't you? Okay. So that creates a roll off. All right. So we're going to have to go ahead and do that roll off right now. And then we're going to get talking about baby stuff again. All right. Let's go back. And we'll put Joanne and Debbie W in the wheel and get a winner right away so we know whether or not let's see who moves on. Debbie moves on. Joanne, you're out again. It's fun to do this, but sometimes you don't last long, but that's okay. She wins a lot with her coffee, right? Okay, Debbie W is moving on. Okay, couple of things about the cuddle along before we draw a winner. So I had it's this skein of Big Twist in this variegated, really, really poofy halo. And it's a bulky 5. It's a Rainbow Classic Big Twist. So that's why it's so bulky, so poofy. It is 100% acrylic. Now I got this, like I said, it came from a bag or a big box of scraps from, yes, you remember, I know some of you do, from Crystal at Bag O' Day. So that's where this came from. I didn't get the box. I only got this yarn because the person that won gifted it to me out of that box. So it was 447 yards, and that's all there was. You couldn't buy any more. So I wanted to try doing a little blanket with it, and it's a corner to corner. So it's just like our washcloths, and I have it done now. So look how that came out in knitting. Very interesting color pattern, right? It does have the border all the way around. You do it as you go. And it's just a slip stitch here that makes that border. And it is done. Now, what I plan is to block it because it's going to have a lot more stretch, So that's done. And now I'm ready to start the challenge that Beverly and I have done. But you know how every now and again Beverly and I challenge each other? Well, my challenge is to do another knit blanket. She already started hers. I was hoping she would be on today to show you her progress. Now, she went on the cruise and she didn't start it till she came home, but she's already done quite a bit of it. So this pattern is linked down below. This is I want to knit a baby blanket by, I think it's Lion Brand. It's listed down below. And the one that we're doing together, me and Bev, is called Wildflower Blanket or something like that. It's a premier pattern and it is free also. So what we're going to do is the one that I used on this was 7 millimeter. And I think I should have went up. I think that it would have been a lot bigger, a lot more drape. But that's okay. It was my first time trying, right? And at least I finished it. So, how you doing, Steve? All right. So what I've done is I wanted it was the wildflower blanket is highlighting or whatever the bloom yarn in the bulky weight. So went on Premier's website and guess what? They had some on sale. And I'm like, oh. So I bought the 6 skeins. They're 3 for $9 of the colorway that I thought I liked. And I will start mine whenever it gets here. So I know it already shipped. So we will start that when it comes. And I'm hoping, Bev, do you want to come on now? Or would you rather wait? You want to come now? Okay, so I have something. Yes, I agree, Mrs. C. That might be a great pattern to use any weight yarn because you're going in the round, you're going in the middle, and you're making a square out. And as long as you used the yarn and the weight, then the needle that you needed, then yeah. So I would agree. You could use any weight, any yarn. But I wanted to try the bloom again. Oh no, I hadn't tried the bloom in the bulky. I hadn't. So anyway, that's the next knitting pattern that'll be started, and it'll go over the next 3 months. And that won't be all I'm working on, of course. But we're going to bring Bev on. And hi, Bev.
Hi, you guys.
So Bev started hers. And now let's let her talk because I wanted her to mention something. She started it with the pattern from Premier, and it was a written pattern. And then I'll let you tell the story, okay?
Okay. Okay, I'm not sure how I should hold this. And let's see, should I do it long ways?
Yeah,
that'll be better. Okay. Oop.
Well, something happened. I'm not sure what, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. All right, I can hear you. Something happened. Okay, so what she did was she came back in.
Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm not really sure where to put this. Okay, so what happened? you guys hear me?
Yes. Okay, we're good.
Okay. Okay. So what happened? I'm getting feedback.
We don't hear it now. We heard it before, but we don't hear it now.
So I'll just talk. I'll not ignore it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So I started it because they wanted you to do double pointed needles. And I put my stitch markers in the wrong spot. So I ended up with 8 quarters instead of 4, which would make a 4-corner blanket, So, and before I started it again, I went on YouTube and searched, and I found this lady that did the tutorial perfectly. And so I started hers, and I'm gonna lay this out on my bed and turn the camera. Oh, I should have my stitch stoppers on.
Yes, you should. So this is done in one of the Premier Bloom bulky colorways.
Yes. Can you guys see it?
Okay. Yes. There we go. Yeah. So she
Because
can't
I have
lay
to turn
flat. Yeah.
the camera the other way.
That's good. That's very good. So she
Okay.
can't lay it flat because it's on a circular needle. But how many rows do you think? Oh, how many skeins have you used so far?
Well, what I had to do, I had to start color controlling.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so I had a total of 16 with 1 partial. And I'm still on those first 3 with the partial.
Oh.
And I was getting ready to count my stitches per square or quarter, excuse me. Because you're supposed to have a total of 328 stitches, which is 82 per quarter.
Uh-huh.
Because at this point, you can't tell how many inches your blanket is.
Oh, yeah,
and
right.
It's supposed to be 32. So I was going to go by the stitch count.
You remember those little plastic tubes that we can put in and open our sweaters up? I wonder if that would work for you,
The little plastic tubes.
Yeah, it's like you put your darning needle into the end of the tube. It's a long tube, long string of plastic, and you go through your knitting stitches and you pick them all up. You take your needles out, and then you can measure your sweater or try it on. It holds your stitches. I wonder if
that would probably work.
And then after that, you have to put your needles back in.
Yeah, and then sometimes your stitches get twisted.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to lay it so you guys can see the inside.
So the other side looks different?
Well,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it would.
Yeah, so you're knitting in the round, and it really didn't start getting fun until you had a full circular.
Okay. Yeah. So what you're saying is instead of using the 4 DPNs, you were doing where you put the 2 needles together.
Magic loop.
Magic loop. I knew you'd come up with it. So that way, as it got bigger, you would have more stitches on, and it would start going in the round more. Okay.
Yes.
I get it.
And then what I did
is I'm going to get that bag, and it's going to be all the stuff, and I'm going to want to start, and I'm going to be like, how did she do it? But you got that video. Okay.
What I did was I marked, of course, the first stitch of the round, and then I marked halfway where the magic loop would be.
Okay,
I
okay,
marked
with
it.
another color stitch marker, right? Okay.
Yeah. And
Uh-huh.
then the borders, I used another different color stitch marker
Uh-huh.
because as you're going around, you would lose the center that goes, between the magic loop.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's great. You, and I heard that you are enjoying it now. I mean,
Yes,
the making of that. So that you're so much so you're going to make another one.
yes. This is called Dahlia, and I have some bluebell.
Okay, well I forget what color I got, but I have it's a white background with blue. So it might not be the same. I think
Um,
yours has blue background.
let's see, I have it right here. This is the
Oh yeah.
bluebell.
Okay.
And he has a little bit of, is it gray?
Okay, I don't think I got that one. Yeah. That's
It's always
okay.
hard for me to
Oh yeah,
know.
no, mine's different. Okay. All right. So
Okay, well, thanks, guys, for letting me come on.
thank you for showing us. That's beautiful, beautiful work. I can't wait to see it done.
Okay, I posted progress pictures on
I
Facebook.
I did see that. Yeah, if you follow Bev and someone could Linda, could you put Bev's link down there? That would be great. And then that
Thank
way
you.
they can join you. Talk to you soon. All right.
Bye.
Bye for now. So Beverly, she's been doing, all kinds of baby stuff for a craft sale too. So this is perfect for her to stock up. All right. So where was I? Okay, yes. So I will be starting that and that'll be one of my knit blankets. So, but I've been working on many crochet ones and one of them is this one. This one is Baby Soft. Now, this is really, really soft, right? Really soft. And it's a variegated with the blue and the pink speckles. It's line brand. So I'm doing a granny stitch pattern out of the one book and it's growing, but it's growing slow because I've been doing a lot of other things. But what I wanted to do was, thank you, Linda. That is Beverly's link to her YouTube channel. Thank you very much. And so what I did yesterday was I showed a sweater, and this sweater is done in a granny stitch, and it is MJ's off the hook design called the mini pop cardigan. So again, this is going to match this blanket because it has the same stitch. So I thought that was a perfect choice. And that's what I meant when I was talking on the video about it matching one of my other projects in progress. So there is that. Now, this is going to be a cardigan where it actually goes at a V. And those links are also down below if you want to. Now, I'm using a different yarn with this. This one, I'm using the Big Twist in the 3. No, I'm sorry. It is a 4. Anti-pilling Big Twist. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful yarn. I will buy this again and again. This is lovely and the price is great. Usually you can get it pretty good price and I have sales there all the time. The problem is will Joann's be gone? I mean, I'm having flashbacks to AC Moore here. We just got a beautiful Joann's. We have some really nice Big Twist yarns and there's a threat they're going out of business. We need to support them, but I don't think it's going to help. It's been years in the making. So anyway, It's sad. So that is my whips that I'm working on. And we're going to get a winner here for the first 3 month draw. Now, when we get going again today, later today, I will post a new post for the 3 months, June, July, and August, and you can do all your new photos there. Whatever you're working on right now and it's not done, post it again in the new post, and that way you will be entered into the random draw every Sunday. So today's draw, the person that wins, there's 21 that are in the draw because they had 3 full projects posted. Finished, I should say, finished. So I have 3 yarn choices for that person. So we have the peach and green colorway, and the person will get all 5 skeins of this, the grand prize, or 3 green and yellow colorway. I don't know if you can see that as well, but it is green, and it's kind of marled in places, but green and yellow, right? And then the third choice would be the pink and the blue, and that's really light pastel. So it's not drastic pink and blue. There you go. So those are the 3 colorways for today's draw. Now, whoever wins, if they're not here, they will be tagged in the daily post on the Facebook group. And if they are here, all right, so that is, I cannot see it. Cindy Cantola. Cindy Cantola, congratulations, girl. Are you here? We'll wait and see if Cindy's here because I want to give her choice of a stitch marker to go with. All right, let's see if Cindy is here. She probably is, but I don't know for sure. Oh, yes, she is. All right. What stitch marker have you been eyeing that you did not win yet? So happy that she's here. I like it when I can talk directly to you. And if you do win anything, you still have to send me a message. I want to make sure I have the right address and all those all that. And while we're waiting, the Texas State stitch marker. All right. Okay, there we go. It's the state of Texas. These were donated by Jill the Fiber Floozy. And that is the one that Cindy's picking today. All right. Okay. Does anybody want to make a yarn deal? It is time. It's time. It's time. It's time. What happens when we make a yarn deal? Well, my friend Deb, she's here. We go by her screen. She marks the chat. You do have to have United States address, and you do need to put your comment in on what color and what weight of yarn that you would like for me to try to find in Christi's closet, and then we will make a yarn deal. So when Deb marks the chat, if you would like to join, all you have to do is write in the comments your favorite color and your favorite weight of yarn. And there you go. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know it's hard. It's hard to do it out of the country. It just costs so much in shipping anymore. What? Jerry, those old ways again. We're glad to have you back, Steve. We missed you. We always miss you when you're not here. I love the answers. You can tell the OGs. They're not afraid to say how they really feel. Okay, well, I might not be able to find any, but I'll certainly give it a try if you win. And I didn't do an addictions video, did I? I need to do one tomorrow. Not that I haven't showed everything, but the problem with it is it's, if I show it in a live, there's a lot of people that don't come. So all right. So toward the end we will we will have a draw for the bracket board or the basket. That'll be fun too. Hopefully it will. Oh, we do have to have Cindy pick the color. I just realized she didn't pick her color, and I know all of you want to know what color, because whatever one is not picked will still be here for the next 3 months for the choice. So that these are all 3 light. They're all baby yarns, and that's what the cuddle along is all about. So which one of these, Cindy, do you want? Because I don't want to give you know. Oh, I don't really think that we have an age limit. I mean, if you're making something for a child, then that counts. Absolutely. I made 2T, 3T, 4T, you know, that kind of size is absolutely pretty. Pretty, I mean, good. It's a good. I read the word. Anyway. So Cindy, what colorway were you interested in? What did Steve say now? Oh, he probably told me that he wanted something at my feet in the corner or something like that, because that's normal for him. Yeah. We know that, Shara. Green and yellow one. Okay, so this one right here. Now I'm gonna take and open this bag and put them in different than the way that it is, because this way to your house is, I don't even think I have a bag that's that long. But if I move it, so I'm going to go ahead and open it right now so we can see this yarn up close. Now this yarn says, and I also get to feel it. This is now one of these wrappers just pops right off, but I'll tape it back. This is I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah. I don't have the light on it, but it's still. So these say 100% acrylic. They are soft. They're nice. And they say 247 grams. Or I mean, sorry, meters. And it's just the color Partey. But yeah, it is soft. It's very nice. It's got a sheen in the twist. You know how when they twist it, sometimes looks shiny? It has that. So yeah, I'll put on the Texas. All right, thank you for that. Deb's going to get me a winner for Let's Make a Yarn Deal. Judy McKinstry, you are the winner today, and you want a number 3 in pink. Wow. Let's see if I can find that for you quick enough. Congratulations, Judy. All right, let's go look. All right, play me some Van Halen, will you please, Steve? Because, you're here and you can. Okay, let's see here. I'm looking for some yarn for Miss Judy. Don't go away. Don't set your cameras or your videos because you think I'm not here, because I'm here. It's one of those things we're doing. Looking for some 3 in pink. See, of course, every time this happens, I see the colors that we did a week ago or something like that. And I have some around. Yep. Let's see. I like to do 2 choices. And I really want to do 2 choices. So, let's see, what is that? What is this? Okay. Well, I found some different stuff here. Okay. We're going to make it really hard for Judy because that's what I like to do. That's the real Let's Make a Yarn deal back in the day. Remember that? Lori, you always said something about that. Well, I'm going to do that today. All right. So this is, we're going to put on this normal, regular, what do we call it? Let's Make a Yarn deal. Okay, so I have the first yarn that Miss Judy gets to look at, and that is Baby Yarn by Hirschner's. Now, we are talking Halo, and it is definitely soft and cuddly. It's called Baby Cloud Soft. It is by Hirschner's. It has a Hirschner's ribbon on it, wrapper on it. It's 100% acrylic, and it is called a 2 fine. Now, I have one that is open, and there is your 2 fine. Now, she did say 3. This is very close to a 3. It is definitely pink, and it's called Pinky. And a skein of this has 129 yards in it. Now, don't get all excited, Judy, yet, because your second choice, Baby Cloud Soft, your second choice is a different kind. And this is really, really soft as well. This is a Lion Brand Hand Dyed Heaven. And if you can see, it is speckled. So this one is 3 light It is 100% nylon, and this is called the Showstopper, and it has 175 yards, and it's just the softest. Now you would have to wind these up. They are not wound up in cake yet. So those are the choices. Now, if you don't want either one of them, you could pick something out of the basket and be surprised, or you could grab yourself a spot on the bracket board. So what's it going to be, Judy? That's how we play. Let's make a yarn deal. Hopefully no one else does this. Right? Alrighty. Sometimes I go absolutely nuts with it, and other times I just, yeah, I love it. That's the whole point. That is the whole point. Yepper. It's going to go overtime today. I can already see, because I have two other things I need to talk about. Plus, I want to do another draw. So we will probably go over the hour just a little. You don't mind, do you? I don't usually stay just an hour. I usually end up being, I know it's a hard decision, isn't it? The Lion brand, she wants the beautiful speckled pink yarn, right? That's the one, right? Okay, what stitch marker would you like? It's beautiful. Now, there's not a ton of things, but you can use this for a sweater for sure. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what stitch marker Judy wants. Ah, thanks, Diana. I appreciate you. We do have some stitch markers in here still from Miss Victoria. And today is race day, so I probably will have another drawing today. She has no idea. Okay. Well, we still have Christmas ones. We have some cross and dove, and oh my gosh, I still have Halloween in here. I have angels. And what else do we have? There's always your random, random type of beads. Angela, you did miss some stuff, but hey, you didn't miss everything. And then occasionally we'll have a heart or two thrown in. So that one has a heart and a little leaf on it. What color angels do I have? I have gold and pearl. So that's the gold ones that Victoria made. And then I have really all white pearl ones that I made. Hang on. These. Beautiful. And that's a big pearl with a silver wings. Beautiful. Okay, we'll give you one of those. All right. Now, I want to talk about something I talked about in a video yesterday. And so what I usually do if you win a package is I always put the stitch marker on the yarn if I can. And so look for it when you get the package. I was talking about Jimmy Bean's yarns yesterday, and I did pick out, I think that was February's sock yarn. I think that's what that was. And So what I did was I talked about it and I said, oh, you know what? They have a crochet pattern and they have a knit pattern for the socks for February. So here is the knit or the crochet pattern, and it comes with your subscription. And I took ahead and asked Doug to wind up this yarn. So when it gets wound up, it gives it a mauve appearance. Now this one is one of the skeins, and this one is the other. And so you can see that it's quite mauve. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I am going to attempt to make these crocheted socks with a size C hook and enter them into the Crazy Sock Ladies Sock Camp. And here is the start at the toe. You don't close that off right away. You do it after. You can do it at any time. So I'm going to go ahead and do it pretty soon. But so that's the start of it. And what I wanted to talk to you about is Crazy Sock Ladies Summer Camp is for any kind of socks, crocheted or knit. If you wanted to enter into hers, you can do it on Ravelry. You can do it on Instagram. And the threads and stuff, you put in your random progress photos, and then she enters you into her drawings, which I may or may not get around to entering. But I thought I would ask you all here. Now, we've done this before. I posted a sock along in our group. So if you're doing Kay's make along, her sock camp, you can also post those socks in our group, and I will draw a winner from them. So if anybody's interested, we have the herringbone stitch sock pattern that Debbie really likes, and other people, and there's lots of other what we call mini socks or ankle socks that you could do. But I will put a post up if I have enough hands that want to do socks and are going to do them and want a post specifically for that, like we did before. I will again pick a sock yarn, and that would be the winner. And it will run for 3 months, and it would be at the end of the 3 months. Of course, I do too. You could take those and you could work on those. And the same way, I haven't finished any of them either. But so that was that subject. And if you want, I will post that, and you guys can put your sock makes in that post, and I will take a picture of some sock yarn that I will give away for that. There may not be a lot of you that do it, but if I just have, socks in 3 months, yep. All right. Okay, so I will do that. In the next couple days, I will take a picture of some sock yarn and post a sock along, and it'll run through the same amount of time as Kay's does, and it's that way you can post them on hers and them still supporting hers, of course. All right, so that's that. Now, this week will end May's hats, and more hats. So, and I'm not very far on my hat. It's a knitting pattern, and I was not working on it that much. So, I will draw the hats, and more hats winner for May on the 1st, like I usually do on the 30th or the 31st, whatever day is the last day. And on the 1st of June, I'll post a new one. So don't forget, a hat a month, put it in the post. And that's funny. And so what I did was I thought, because it's this week and it's before Sunday, I will show you the choice of June's yarn. I was in Michael's, I saw this, and I said, I'm going to buy some of this facets yarn for June. So here is the colorway for the June hat. Hats, and more hats. It is the facets, loops and threads facets. Can you see those colors? There you go. And it is a 4 medium, and it's 100% acrylic. But it has some beautiful texture to it. This is just really nice. It reminds me of one of the Lion Brand yarns, but I don't always want to say it's a knockoff or it's the same, because it's not. They do what they can to have a variety in the stores for us and their brand, because some people only have a Michael's and some people only have a Joann's. And so this is our 279 yards, facets, loops and threads, 100% acrylic, and this color is 102. They're not even giving me, they're not even giving me a color name, but this will be June. So everybody excited about June? I am. Of course, I haven't picked out any hat patterns for that, but sometimes if it's a yarn that is like this, then, we should pick out a stitch marker too. So if it's like this, sometimes you just want to knit it and just let the colors flow, right? Yep. So let's see if we can find a nice stitch marker for June. We'll do that now. That way I don't have to announce it when it comes out. I can just post the post in the Facebook group for June. And ooh, I have one of these lotus flowers left. Look at that. This is a beautiful flower. This is lever back for both knitting and crochet. So I'm going to put that right on the June yarn, and it'll be all set to go, and I will take the photograph of that later. Yeah, I think this should be knitted. Okay. All right, so we'll put it down here. Put that down there. Let's do our last drawing of the day. Now this one is going to be a little bit different again. We have several choices to pick from. So let's wait until I say all the choices before you pick, before you comment. We are going to do the same thing. We're going to go by Deb's live chat. Put it on live chat. Darla, well, hi there. Okay. I have several choices here. We have bracket board spot. You can pick a bracket board spot if you want in your comment. You can pick something out of the basket, which means you will be able to look in the basket and pick whatever you want. The third choice will be the pink yarn that I picked out. That is the Hirschner's Baby Cuddle Soft. Or one more little ditty for today because it's race day. A full set of the 4 Texas themed stitch markers. So we have a boot, we have a cowboy hat, we have the Texas and the state of Texas, and we have the horse. There we go. And they all come in a can with, so if that would be what you would want, there are 4 choices. Go ahead, Deb, mark the chat. Let's see who wins and what they're going to win. All right. Thank you. Thank you for the heads up or the thumbs up, Steve. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. It's been a great Sunday live. So much fun. Had a grand prize winner on the cuddle along. We discussed last week we would continue the cuddle along. So that's what's going to happen. And oh my gosh, they're a hit. Oh my gosh, they're so a hit. I love it. All right. Hi, Dory. Aw. Had that good cherry coffee going. That was making me happy. Any questions about anything, go ahead and we'll open up the chat to ask me anything within reason. And if anyone wants to come on the show and show me their makes, it has to be fiber content for about 5 minutes. There's the link. You just pick that link and then I will bring you up on stage. The bracket board is an actual bracket board with 32 spots on it. And as you win spots on there, you get lined up and rolled off to a grand semi-finalist or a finalist in the middle there. There's 4 sections of the bracket. And when we get to the end, it's usually a really nice prize. Right now, we're doing a cuddle along, and I have enough of this to go around of different colors. So I've been putting that in to the cuddle along, and then the bracket game is going to be part of that. So that game, you could win a big bag of that 3 light 100% acrylic yarn from, I believe, Turkey. All right, thank you. Deb marked the chat, so it won't be long now. We'll have our final winner of the day. I hope everyone has lots of snacks if you're going to watch the races today. I hope it doesn't rain. No rain. No rain. I don't want to wait till tomorrow to watch. I want Kyle Larson to get his 1,100 miles in. That'd be great. Deb says there's 27 entries. That's wonderful. That means there's people lurking that aren't playing, which is great. Thank you. No questions. All right. Well, that was one question, but Indie Day. Yes, it is. Hey, Bev, did you notice? Yesterday's winner was Chase, better known as Clyde to his mama. Oh. I know last week I never did say anything, but there was a big fight last week, and they're duking it out. And that was all over the YouTube streets. It was on the radio channel, the NASCAR radio channel. I listened to a lot of it. Oh my gosh, Lori Armstrong, you won a set of the Texas stitch markers. Way to go, girl. Thank you all for playing. It's been a great time. Oh yeah. Oh, it's terrible. It's just terrible. Yep, I do have. Oh, that reminds me. Back to the shawl. I did a row or two. I know I did, and I will occasionally. But I do have some new yarn coming. It is all pearl colorway, and I will be starting a shawl for my daughter in just one colorway, the white or the pearl, misty pearl. It's called. I got it from Hirschner's. It's on its way. So we'll see how that ends up. A lot of information today's live, lots of information. Oh, I hope you all have a better day than you did with those tornadoes. Oh, it's awful. Gives you a moment to get away from that and spend it here together. Yeah. All right, so this week I'll be opening up packages from Premier Yarns. I have a whole bunch of stuff in there for you guys that I got to use on the live. I have a package coming from Hirschner's to start the new shawl with, the colorway for my daughter's wedding. And then I ordered my Mother's Day dress. Mother's Day. What am I saying? My Mother of the Bride dress. It's supposed to be coming this week. So I'm excited about that. Is navy blue. She wanted me to buy one that was navy blue. So it is en route. At least it says it is. Wish me luck that comes and it fits and all those, those important things that I'm worried that it's not going to fit. Okay, everybody, take a moment out of each day, be creative, and I'll talk to y'all in, tomorrow's video. Bye for now. Have a great Memorial Day, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me.